Hey you guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel if you're new, or welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm doing a day in the life with my now 4-month-old. He'll be 5 months soon, which is just crazy. But anyway, we'll start the day off with him waking me up. He's usually kicking or cooing or both. Yes, he is sleeping with me. I'll go ahead and say that this was filmed in our old house. We just recently sold and moved houses anyway, so this was our routine in our old house. But anyway, I would start the day with getting his formula ready, and I would start my coffee. I do plan on making a video soon on my breastfeeding experience and why he's now on formula, so stay tuned for that. At this point, I'm doing like a video a month, but we've been really busy. I'm sorry, you guys. But anyway, so as my coffee's going, I start his formula. At this point, whenever I filmed this video, he was eating about, I think it was about 6 ounces every 3 hours. Now he's going about every 3.5, almost 4 hours, and eating 7 ounces, sometimes 8. He's getting so big. He was also sleeping, like, at this point in time, he was sleeping about 10 hours at night, which was amazing. Now he's down to like 7 hours, 7-8 hours, which is fine, normal, but the 10 hours was good while it lasted, I'm not gonna lie. So every morning, even in the place we're staying now, I like to feed him in the bedroom. I usually just prop a pillow down at the end of my feet and I lay him down on it. It's just what's comfortable for me and for him. When he is all done, I burp him. He'll give me a couple good little burps, and then I'll just kind of talk to him and just tell him how much I love him and how cute he is, because he is the cutest baby. I'm so obsessed with my son. And also now he's been doing this for a while, but he's able to kind of stand on his legs. Like, you have to hold him obviously, but he's got really strong legs. So maybe that's normal for all 4-month-olds, but yeah, I don't know. He was doing it about 3.5 months old. We noticed that he was able to stand on his legs pretty good when we hold him, so yeah, he's so cute, you guys. Then we go for a diaper change. Usually I don't give him a diaper change as soon as we wake up, just because he's gonna eat and then pee again, unless his diaper's super full. But usually in the mornings it's not too full, so we can go like a feeding before I give him a diaper change. And then I just wipe his face off with the baby wipe in his hands, just because he either drools milk or sometimes he'll spit up, and then he'll slobber and chew on his hands. I think he's getting ready to teeth now, so he's been doing a lot of that, but I just wipe the excess spit and milk residue off his face. And he's also been chapped lately, so I've been having to put extra lotion on his skin. So after his feeding and his diaper change, we go into the living room and I put him in his mama-roo, and he always starts his day off with Mickey Mouse. He loves Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, not the new Fun House. I've seen episodes of that. I don't know. He hasn't been watching it. We always go to Disney Plus and he watches his Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. He gets so excited. I don't think it's in this video, but he starts to kick and wave his arms around, and sometimes we even talk to the TV. It's so cute. And then I'll just go to the bedroom, and usually, like, I specifically did this for video purposes, but about 7 out of 10 times I do make my bed, I promise. But yes, for video purposes, I specifically made my bed that day. And I did fast forward through it because I didn't think you guys want to sit there and watch the whole process in real time. So pretty soon I do plan on doing a chit chat get ready with me to just explain what's been going on, and why I've been just taking so long and not putting out videos like not that I was putting them out like crazy before, but I do plan on doing a chit chat get ready with me soon, so stay tuned for that. Usually I go and check on him. I do have a baby monitor. It's actually set up over there on the little table where I'm opening the curtains. I don't know if I had the monitor with me, like that's the camera. No, I didn't have the monitor. But Yeah, usually though, even with the monitor, I still check on him to make sure he's living his best little life. Let my dogs out. And then I go and start my day, my own day anyway. And this particular day it did snow, so we've had quite a few snow days, at least for Tennessee, at least West Tennessee, so I've been pretty excited. But anyway, then I will start my breakfast, and when I do eat breakfast in the mornings, it's usually egg, sometimes sausage or bacon, depending on if I have it or if I feel like cooking it, with a side of toast. But in this video, or excuse me, on this day, I ended up just having egg toast and blueberries. These blueberries were actually really good. They were super sweet. Every time I get blueberries, I swear they're always so tart, but these ones are actually really good. My husband doesn't even care for blueberries, but he said that those were pretty good, he thought himself. So if you're here specifically on my channel for makeup and things related to hauls and makeup, that stuff's coming soon. Just stay tuned. We have a lot going on, so but it's coming, I promise. I just want this channel to be a mixture of everything, not just beauty, especially now that I have a son. I want to incorporate some mommy things in here too. I don't think I'm going to be putting him on YouTube that much, but just for random purposes here and there, I will. The previous night I boiled some water, and then I'm just putting it in a jug for his formula, so that's what I'm doing there. And then I get dressed, obviously start my day. Usually I notice if I don't get dressed and I stay in my pajamas, I'm definitely more lazy. So tip for anyone who might stay in their pajamas and feel like they don't get anything done: if you get dressed and make your bed, you're already starting the day productive. Sometimes that's all the productivity you need. But anyway, so then I get my son. We don't do this every day, but I'd say a couple times a week. I'll just chill with him on the couch if I don't have anything else going on in the mornings. We'll just chill and sit on the couch, and we will watch his Mickey Mouse together. When he starts getting tired, he'll start rubbing his eyes and his head back and forth, so I'll lay him down in his pack and play. I will say, I'll go ahead and mention, because at the beginning of the video you saw that he was sleeping with us in this house. Yes, he was sleeping with us. He no longer is. He's actually in his crib now, because the crib's right in the bedroom that we're staying in. It's right next to the bed. His crib in this house was in another part of the house, and just for at least the first 6 months of his life, I didn't want him in there, but he got too big for the bassinet, so my mom actually got us this sleep lounger. I'll list it in the description box below if you want to check it out, but it does say co-sleep, but make sure you read details and warnings and stuff like that before you do anything like that. Not every day, obviously, but some days, at least in this day in particular, I did have a video to edit, and it was actually my first video of 2022, what my son and I got for Christmas video. I edit with Adobe Premiere. I had somebody make a comment that it looked, I guess, complicated. It's just a lot going on, I guess, at one time, but I promise it's super simple. If I can do it, you can do it. But it's not that bad. I only know the basics of editing. I'm not like super good, at least with Adobe anyway. Just there's a lot of steps to go into one thing, if that makes sense. So like a transition between clips, depending on how you want the transition to go, or even like text on the screen, depending on how you want it to appear. For me anyway, in my opinion, there's just a lot of steps to do that one little thing. So that's why my editing is just so plain and basic. So then it's been about 3 hours at this point, so it's time for his next feeding. I think when we started our day, it was 10 a.m. and at this point it's around 1. And my husband was home So if you see me talking randomly, I was talking to him. Then again, I give my sweet baby boy his burpings, and he'll give me some good ones, maybe some toots here and there, and then we go for another diaper change. So today we had pizza for lunch, and I think it was a Sam's Choice pepperoni stuffed crust. It was pretty good. Like, all pizzas in general are getting smaller, I swear. After we eat our lunch and he's been chilling for a little bit, he goes in this little seat that my husband and I got him for Christmas. It does sit up, like, it helps him sit up, and he has little toys to play with. And there's my husband. I swear, having a baby is so much fun. I do plan on doing my labor and delivery experience soon. I know I've been promising it for like the last literally 4 months, but I think that's the next video I'm gonna do. I promise it's coming. Just stay tuned, bear with me. I think I'm just getting his next couple bottles ready. So my mom actually got me these, they're like the workout for protein powder drinks or something like that. You just pour the powder in there, shake it up, and that's what I've been putting his formula in. It comes in handy, like I don't have to make every bottle, like hand make it every time he drinks. It's already pre-made, so that's nice, and plus it settles the bubbles, so at least for us it's helped with his gassiness. We use Dr. Brown's bottles. That's one of the bottles we're using right now, and it has like this green straw, and it's supposed to like prevent the bubbles and stuff from coming up through the nipple whenever he drinks. I think those work pretty good, but also pre-making this formula to let the bubbles settle has worked. We feel like has made a big difference anyway. So then another diaper change. I swear I've changed him more, but I haven't filmed every single time just because it's not necessary, but he does get like, shoot, he probably gets changed like 8 to 10 times a day. And I just tell him how cute he is because he is the cutest, you guys. I'm so obsessed with him. He's so cute. He's a long baby too. He's only 4 months old, and we just went to the doctor and he measured 24.5 inches. And the doctor said he's taller than 95% of his age group, and when we googled it, he is as long as a 6-month-old, as your average 6-month-old, so he's a tall baby. So now I'm doing some more editing, and we're in my beauty room / his bedroom where his crib was. He's on his little play yard, and we're about to do some tummy time. He hates tummy time, but it's necessary if we want his little arms and shoulders to grow stronger so he can start crawling soon. He holds his head up pretty good. He's been holding his head up since he was born, but this just helps further strengthen it and helps work his little arms and stuff. And plus also on tummy time, sometimes I'll notice he'll burp some. It'll get extra gas out, so that's good. Here in the clip, I'm actually matching up my microphone audio to my camera audio. So I actually go by like the waves. So I match the waves up, and then I take away the camera audio and bump up the microphone audio in place of where the camera audio was. Another diaper change. I didn't know if it was necessary to put as many as I did. I think I've only put 3, but I don't know, it's a day in the life video, so I just want you guys to know what I do, and I promise the diaper changes are more often than this, but just an idea. It's not like the most exciting day in the life, but it's just, even here at where we're staying, it's pretty much the same routine. So I'm super grateful to my husband. He does work a lot, and the job that he does, I'm able to stay home with our son. So I'm super grateful because I know not a lot of people get that opportunity. After one of our evening diaper changes, usually around 5, he'll get settled down and watch Winnie the Pooh. I was a Pooh Bear baby, and I don't know, I think he's so cute, so I want to incorporate some Pooh Bear into his life. He just dropped his Pooh Bear. He's obviously not as into it as I would like him to be. The show is actually pretty funny. Like, my husband and I have sat down and watched some of the episodes with him, and it's pretty funny. Next, I do dishes. We don't have a dishwasher in this house, which kind of sucked, but I mean, it's what it is, I guess. I hated throwing away the formula containers because you can still reuse them for other things. I had nothing to reuse them for, so I'd always give them to my older sister, but you definitely can reuse the formula containers for different things versus throwing them away, so just a little recommendation. So usually I just kind of straighten things up. I'm just wiping the counters down, wiping the sink down, just your average, you know. I'm sure what most people do after they wash the dishes. Just kind of tidy up a little bit. You can see the Christmas tree in the background. I don't know if I mentioned this. I mean, this was filmed at the beginning of January. Laundry time. So I use the Gain detergent. I think it's just the original. And we also use Gain beads and the Gain dryer sheets. I'm washing my little man's clothes right now. I use the Dreft, the newborn Dreft or whatever. It's kind of pricey, but we like the smell. There are some other baby detergents that are cheaper, but we just like the smell of this one better. Just personal preference. Usually I take my showers after little man, but in this case I took mine first. Next is little man's bath time. I do give him a bath every day. Some people say you're not supposed to. At the beginning, the doctor, at least in our case, didn't recommend giving him a bath every day, which we did not. But now that he's a couple months old, I do give him a bath every day. Again, it's not necessary. They are babies, but I just like it to incorporate it in our routine. I like him to have a little routine. And plus, if you're not careful, like, babies do sweat. They do get little fuzzies in their armpits and toes and fingers. Even if you wipe their little butts, they still have pee and poo residue sometimes if you don't do it correctly. And when they drink milk, they can dribble it down their neck and get it, you know, even if you think you wiped it, sometimes milk will stay and dry in the creases of their little neck. So it just, I don't know, I just like making sure that he's completely clean. So it's just, again, a personal preference. So then we go to the bedroom. He's there in his little chair playing with his toys, watching Winnie the Pooh. And I'm getting ready for bed. And usually I'll wind down, kind of chilling, obviously in the same room. We'll watch Winnie the Pooh. I'll be on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook, just kind of scrolling. Pretty much after that, we go to bed. So thanks so much for watching, you guys. I really appreciate it. And we will see you, or I will see you, in my next video. Bye, guys.